last time we talked about words in which the letter B is silent, and I told you I'm going to make it a series. We're going to be looking at the different letters and the words in which they are silent. And today we'll take it to the silent T. We will be looking at several words in which the letter T is silent. If you're interested, you definitely want to keep watching. Alright guys, welcome to Fluently Speaking with Bola. My name is Omobolanle Adeshiyi. Let's talk about the words in which the letter T is silent. So if you were a bit angered or a bit pissed by some of the words you learned last week, especially when you look at the fact that the B is obvious in those words, but it's just non-existent when it comes to the pronunciation, then maybe you should get yourself ready for the words you're going to be learning today. Some of them, in fact, you know many of the words, just that you probably haven't noticed that the T in those words are silent. Okay, so for instance, in a word like listen, now listen to that word carefully. You'll notice I didn't say listen. Listen. So in listen, the letter T is silent and replaced with a schwa sound. Of course, the most popular, ever famous, ever present schwa sound. Listen. All right. And then in the word ballet, you see that it ends that word and sachet. See? Same thing goes for crochet. Are you wearing crochet? Is your hair crochet? Not is your hair crochet or crochet. I've heard that word pronounced in different funny ways, but it's one thing to pronounce your words wrongly, but it is another thing to want to know the correct way of pronouncing them and ensuring that you pronounce them correctly. Not just learning, but also putting what you've learned into use. Ensuring that you practice. That's what I'm saying. So yes, it's not every word that ends in letter T that the T is silent. For instance, correct. The T ends the word, but it is pronounced. So it goes to show you that you just have to learn. There is no one straight jacket rule that fits every pronunciation. So you want to ensure that you keep learning, and that's why you have to keep your eyes glued. Turn on the notification, turn on the post notification so you know when I post a new video so that you can get updated and know how to pronounce your words correctly. So the T is pronounced incorrect, although it is silent in the words ballet, crochet, sachet, beret. You see, the T ends all of these words, but it is silent, absolutely dead. So deaden the pronunciation when you're pronouncing this word. The letter T is usually silent in some words because it would be difficult or awkward to pronounce in those words, and so it is assimilated with other sounds for easy or easier pronunciation. And so you know how language is evolving, especially the English language, and you learn new ways, easier ways of pronouncing words. So the authorities in the language are looking for easier, better ways to pronounce words. And so when you see word combinations like the STEN, FTEN, STLE, you should know that the T in those words would or should be silent. Now remember what I always say with rules, there are always exceptions, and we would be learning how to pronounce these words with several examples in today's class. Valet, the T is silent at the end. It's also silent in debut, the very first of something. Your debut album, your debut performance, your debut, just the first, like the maiden edition of something. Okay, now let's look at words in which the letter T appears at the middle and is silent. You have it, I already talked about listen. The T appears in the middle, but it is silent. And then you have it in bristle, hustle, not hustle, hustle, Whistle, whistle, not whistle. Mortgage, mortgage, not mortgage, right? You see the T is there. It is obvious to the eyes, but it is silent. Mortgage, mortgage. Chestnut, 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 chestnut. Sounds like the T is pronounced, but it isn't. Chestnut. Soften, soften, soften. I like to soften my cereal before taking it. Soften, soften, not soften. Just like often, not often. I often finish my food before drinking water. It's also silent in apostle, not apostle. Apostle. Fasten, not fasten. Fasten your seatbelt whenever you're driving. So that's the list of some words in which the letter T is silent. I'd like you to give me examples of words in which the letter T is silent. Drop in the comment section and let's interact. Thank you so much for being a part of the show today. I'll see you next time. Please like, drop a comment, and watch my other videos right here and right here. And please subscribe if you haven't. Bye, yeah.